Hi, welcome to Uptimia review video. In this Uptimia review video, we're talking about absolutely everything that I need to know about Uptimia. That is, if it's a tool that I need to try out, if it's a tool that I need to check out, if it's a tool that will be of benefit to you, or just another tool out there that you need to run away from and not waste your time and money on. We'll be looking at all of this in this Uptimia review video. We're also looking at what Uptimia is all about, the features, what are the benefits of Uptimia, what it stands to gain using Uptimia, and as well as of Uptimia, that is, who can actually make use of Uptimia. We'll be looking at all of the Uptimia review video. We're also looking at the pros and the cons, that is the good and the bad side of Uptimia. For any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, if you look at it very carefully, you find out that it's also got its own bad side. So we're looking at the interesting part and as well as the bad side of Uptimia. We're also looking at the pricing plans, that is the different pricing plans that Uptimia has got in store for you, as to their different features, as to their different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle, which is why it is very important for you to stick to the end of this Uptimia review video, so I get to see all the pricing plans that Uptimia has got in store for you. We're also looking at what others are saying about Uptimia, that is, the present and existing users of Uptimia, what they are saying about it. Which means we do not necessarily have to listen to all I have to say about Uptimia, but you get to see what other users of Uptimia are saying about it. We're also looking at my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Uptimia. If it's a tool that I need to try out, if it's a tool that I need to check out, if it's a tool that will be of benefit to your business, or just another time wasting and money wasting tool out there that you need to run away from. Which is why it is very important for you to stick to the end of this Uptimia review video. So I get to see all the important tips I'm about to drop about Uptimia. Now Optima review in full. This is Optima homepage. This is Optimia homepage. Now, what does Optimia actually do? Optima is actually a website monitoring tool that actually allows you to be able to easily to help you to easily monitor the performance of your website. So that actually allows you to be able to easily monitor the overall performance of your website. So if you're a business owner, you're an online business owner, you are an entrepreneur, you're a solopreneur, you're a freelancer, you're a startup, that's actually looking for a tool that can actually make use of to help to actually monitor your overall, to help to actually monitor the overall performance of your website, can actually make use of Optimia to help to achieve this. Now let's look at the pros of Optimia. Number one, it provides you with website uptime monitoring. That is, when you make use of Uptimia, Optima actually provides you with website uptime monitoring. That is, it actually helps you to easily protect your website against any website any downtime. So it actually helps to continuously monitor your website. So actually check if your website is actually still accessible. So it actually provides you with, it actually protects your website against long downtime. So it actually makes use of, whenever there's any problem, you'll be able to easily receive alerts if there's anything that is actually wrong, if there's any downtime, or if something is actually broken, probably your URL link is broken. It actually allows you easily, so that to make sure that your downtime will not actually go unnoticed. So you'll be the first person to actually notice. You actually be alerted, the first person to know if there's any downtime in your website. So it actually saves you that time of actually trying to actually manually check if your website is actually still accessible, if it is still running. It saves you that time, and it helps you to easily monitor your website to make sure that it is always available and accessible to your customers. Number two, it also provides you with site speed monitoring. That is, when you make use of Ultimia actually provides you with website speed monitoring. So that actually allows you to be able to easily it actually allows you to be able to easily check this. They help to actually monitor the speed of your website. They actually make use of rebrowsers to help to actually load and check your website speed, so that that if your website is actually low, or once something is actually happening that's actually affecting the speed of your website, you'll be easily notified about the change in your speed. So that actually helps you to easily measure the actual loading speed, your site weight, and as well as the number of elements to actually load. So they make use of browsers to help to actually check all of this. So help be able to easily know the actual loading speed of your website, your website weight, and as well as number of elements, so that you'll be able to easily so that your website can easily the low speed, that is the low speed or the page the load page speed of your website will actually be optimized, so that whenever there is any change, that is the decrease in your speed, you'll be able to easily notify it, and to actually tell you that okay, oh, your website is actually having problem. So that actually helps you to be able to easily find out which of your elements are not loading correctly, and always make sure that all of them are loading fine for your website visitor, thereby increasing your online engagements and conversion. Number three, it also helps you to easily monitor your website transaction. That is, when you make use of Uptimia, Uptimia actually helps to to actually monitor the health of your website transactions. So they actually got a transaction monitoring tool that actually helps you to easily monitor your website transactions. It will immediately alert you in if there's any disruption to your web application, if there's any problem with your transaction. So that actually helps you to easily monitor your web transaction, like from your sign in to sign up forms to your e-commerce shopping cart and your checkout processes. They're able to actually monitor it. So if there's anything that is wrong, you'll be able to easily get notified about the issue or the disruption in your web application. Number four, the significantly save you time, money, and stress. That is the time, money, and the stress that is involved in you manually trying to actually monitor your website, trying to actually monitor the performance of your website. It saves you that time, it saves you that money, and as well as the stress. Number five, it also helps you to monitor domain and SSL certificate expiration. This is when you make use of Optimia. Optimia actually helps you to easily monitor your domain and SSL certification expiration. So it means that so you'll be able to easily receive instant or timely alert before your domain or your SSL certificate expires. So that allows you to be able to easily stay up to date with all of with all of your domain the that is, you actually take note of the time at which your domain or your SSL certificate will actually expire, and you actually receive timely alerts before it actually expires. So it actually saves you that time of having downtime on your website as to your domain, or probably you having issues or your customers having issues due to your SSL certificate has actually expired. So that allows you to actually build confidence in you, and you'll be able to have peace of mind, and you also be able to easily build confidence with your website visitors, knowing that your domain and SSL certificate are always up to date, so that it will actually save you from the stress, and as well as the trouble or the time that it actually take you for you to actually renew when it has actually expired, which might actually cause downtime to your website. So it saves you that time. It actually allows you to be able to receive timely alerts before your domain and your SSL certificate expire. Number six, they've got a great customer support. Now, for any product that I newly introduced to, there's likelihood that I may encounter some difficulties while trying to the first time. That is where the customer support comes in. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help to resolve whatever issues, whatever difficulties they might be having, so I can have a smooth and great sale. Number seven, it helps you to easily monitor your website for viruses and malware. That is, when you make use of Optimia, Optimia actually monitor your website for any virus or any malware that might actually cause disruption, or if there's any cyber attack on your website. That actually allows you to be able to easily know, so that you'll be able to easily receive that instant alert when security issues are actually detected in your website. So that actually provides you with timely alerts and notification whenever there is any cyber attack or any security issue on your website. So they actually make use of Google Web Risk technology to help you to actually monitor your website for viruses, for malwares. So they actually help you to actually scan your website for malicious code and phishing attempts. So that and as well, their database actually contains numerous amount of it actually contains more than millions known threat and blacklisted websites. So they actually have that. So they have to actually improve the security of your website. They will constantly help you to actually check the URL if your website URL is not actually among them, and you'll be able to get alerted immediately if any signs of malware are found, or if hackers are actually to implant any malicious code into your website. Now, to the cons of Optimia, at the time of making this Optimia review video, I've not really found any bad side as to Optimia. But for any product out there that is doing amazing, that is doing well, there's always room for improvement. So I feel Optimia can actually be better. You can actually improve on their tools. Probably can actually cover more tools as opposed to the number of tools that it covers at the time of making this Uptimia review video, so it can actually be better. Now to the pricing plans of Uptimia. The best minimum plan for you to get started with Uptimia is $22 per month. The best minimum plan for you to get started with Uptimia is $22 per month. But if you want to see other pricing plans, as to the different features, as to the different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle, and for you to see the pricing plan that most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description that you can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. You want to see different pricing plan that Uptimia has got in store for you, as to the different features, as to different capabilities, as to what they can actually handle. And for you to see the pricing plan that most stable for your own usage, there's a link in this video description that you can actually click on to see the full pricing for the various packages and the offers, and as well as the discounts that they come with. Like I said before, the best minimum plan for you to get started with Uptimia is $22 per month. Now to the users of Uptimia and associates, he said Uptimia is undeniably one of the best uptime monitoring systems, which we found extremely convenient in checking the uptime, SSL errors, and website speed at our 30 plus websites. Uptimia has been a reliable software to report things in real time. Okay, this Tom, he said this is a very easy to use monitor service. I can set it to check uptime, SSL error, website speed, and many more. All right. Now to my final recommendation as to what I personally feel about Uptimia, I'll say it's got a great platform that is reasonably easy to use. It's highly efficient for monitoring your website uptime, domain and SSL certificate expiration, your website speed, and transaction rate to save you time and stress and also get you the best out of your effort by exponentially enhancing your website overall performance, as such making you be at the top of your game. It also got a great customer support, like I said before. It's got a great customer support. They're always available to you whenever you contact them to help to resolve whatever issues, whatever difficulties they might be having, so they can have a smooth and great sale. And as well, it's also got a free trial. So one trial Optimia for free. They've got a free trial for you, so there is no risk involved. You are safe. I'll say again, they are worth it because they serve the primary function of a comprehensive website monitoring tool out there. Now, from everything I've said about Optimia, you feel Optimia is something like to try out, something like to check out. It's something you want to use to actually monitor the overall performance of your website to ensure that to actually enhance your overall performance of your website. There's a special link in this video description I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual discounted price that you won't find elsewhere. Once you try out Optimia, once you see what Optimia can actually do for you, there's a special link in this video description I can actually click on to get started at a very unusual discounted price that you won't find elsewhere. Thanks for watching my video review. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And if you've got any questions or any inquiries about Uptimia, don't forget to make use of the comment section, and I'll try as much as possible to attend to each and every question asked. Thanks for watching my video review once again. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.